Good morning. My name's Audrey Scanlan. I'm the Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Central Pennsylvania. It's good to be with you today, July 16th in the year 2021. This is my buddy Wobbles, who is always interested when I come out to make a video. I've been thinking a lot lately about a phrase that I hear repeated as I travel around now back on the road among our congregations. The question or the phrase that I hear is that we can't go back to normal. That as we resume worship and the pattern and rhythm of our life in our congregations, that going back to normal isn't an option. And yet we know in systems theory that when a system or a shape is stretched out of shape, when that pressure is released, whatever pressure it is that's kept that system out of shape, that the first thing that system wants to do is go back to the way that it was, to revert to normal, if you will. And so I'm wondering, what does it really look like for us not to go back to normal? What does it mean about the changes in our patterns of worship, in the way that we do formation in the church, in the way that we provide pastoral care in the church? I think that COVID has shown us that there's a whole bunch of people out in the world who are seeking to make meaning of their lives, especially in the wake of this time, which has taught us so much about isolation and loss and devastation. And so I wonder how you are in your congregation embracing this opportunity to do things in a new way. Have you had a conversation among your parishioners about what their longings were when they were away from church? What did they really miss? Have you had a conversation about what it is about the community that is precious to you? And so when we do formation, if we're sending children off during the service to have church school, is that the best way for us to resume being together in community? Have we learned things in this time that can influence the way that we work and worship together as a community? So I'm really looking forward to hearing how it is that you have been transformed in this time, not only individually but as faith communities, and how is it that our practices will change? And so I'd love to hear from you by email. Scanlan@diocesecpa is my email address. Love to hear from you in the comments on Facebook or on our diocesan Facebook page, how it is that your congregation is living into this time of transformation. I would love to pray with you a portion of Psalm 84, which is a psalm that talks about the value of being in community, in our worship space together as a community, praising God. So this is the first 4 verses of Psalm 84. I seem to have lost my glasses, so I'll try it without. How dear to me is your dwelling, O Lord of hosts. My soul has a desire and longing for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh rejoice in the living God. The sparrow has found her a house, and the swallow a nest, where she may lay her young, by the side of your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Happy are they who dwell in your house. They will always be praising you. Happy are the people whose strength is in you, whose hearts are set on the pilgrim's way. And so, my friends, fellow pilgrims, as we find our way back to church, as we find our way to the heart of God, may God bless you and guide you and keep you always.